Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I'm really excited to dive in deep and discuss the technology that that the phototherapy can bring. And this is an amazing tool that you have to help assist your body do what it needs to do. I'm a firm believer that the body can heal. A lot of times we have blocked energy in the body, or our body just needs a little assistance, a little push forward to be able to help what it needs to do. So these patches, these technology devices really help. With no further ado, I'm going to turn the time over to Ted.
Okay, thank you, dear Amber, and it's certainly my pleasure to be with your group here to be able to share this incredible technology. We have many different phototherapy device technologies that can help with a lot of situations, but the one that we wanted to focus on for today was what we call the X39. And this X39, why this is so incredible is because what we're able to do is activate a copper peptide to be able to improve your own body's copper peptide, which that is the master control mechanism that would then control your stem cells. And so we found a way basically with this one to be able to activate a copper peptide, and that'll activate your own body stem cells. So what is so important about stem cells? We hear about stem cells all the time, right? But what is so incredible about stem cells is their ability to differentiate into whatever your body may need. So if your body may need some more blood cells, or more brain cells, what have you, the stem cells can differentiate. And as when we're a baby, we're full of stem cells. Okay, and that's how we're able to grow, because these are the building blocks of our body, is to be able to differentiate, and we're able to grow and grow. So, but as nature has it, as we get older, less stem cells. And this was this is out there. Everybody knows this, that as we get older, stem cell production drops off. Okay, and drops off significantly. So we know the value of these stem cells, and this certainly is the future. There's a lot of research going on stem cells. Here in California, we just passed during our last election, we passed a bond initiative to provide even some more research monies towards stem cells. Okay, because we know that the power of these stem cells are incredible. But folks, we found a way with this technology X39. It came out in January of 2019. Okay, the company has been around. I should go back here, but the company is a company named LifeWave. And LifeWave, the company itself, has been around for 17 years. All right, and they're headed by a scientist. His name is David Schmidt, and this CEO and scientist, this is what I really like about this, Amber, is because he's a scientist. He really looks, he wants to show you, conclusively that this technology works. And so actually, for all our different products that we have here, there's over 100 clinical research studies to show that this technology works. And yes, even including this one, which is our #1 seller now, and that is to activate your own body stem cells. And so who is LifeWave? They're a global health technology company, and we found a way to be able to use a general wellness strategy: no drugs, no pills, and no side effects. And we're able to do this through the power of light. And the results we've seen are just astounding. And light therapy has been around, and even modern days, there's no question that light therapy, there's thousands of clinical studies out there, shows that light can assist us. And there are many different ways, different techniques that our ancients, Greeks and Romans, they use the sunlight to be able to help. And we even know today, even my young dog, not so young anymore, but my young pug, she's out this morning because she knows the benefits of the sunlight. And so we've been able to take this light concept and be able to put it in this phototherapy device, folks. And the results we've seen are astounding, but we don't use any battery source of energy, electrical source of energy. We actually use your own body's light energy. And here is a special Polaroid camera that took my aura of light to show you that we have a light here. And so what we're able to do is reflect particular wavelengths of light back onto your skin and stimulate your skin at specific points. We learned some of these points from where these key points are from traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture. And so that then signals the body, and then we are able to get various benefits from each one of the LifeWave patches. The athletes know about it. They love it because we're talking nothing goes into the body, no doping or anything like that. So you can see all types of NFL, NBA, lots of players, the athletes love it, not only because they are stronger and their performance is stronger, but they can recover quicker when they use our technology. Think of this as like a mirror, and all we're doing is reflecting your own body's light energy back into you and stimulating on your skin. So if you could think of the patches as a mirror, you pretty much got it down. So word is out, and yes, accepted by many different agencies, anti-doping agency, Olympic Committee, and we have customers in over 100 countries. Back to the stem cell, I kind of mentioned that, but the stem cell is so incredible, so important. We know it can help to reduce inflammation and to help with your cellular health and to help to differentiate into whatever. God is amazing. He found a way to be able to help your body heal itself. And these stem cells are so incredible because they convert to whatever your body may need. So differentiate into whatever your body may need. And yes, lo and behold, the stem cells can duplicate them and then even form more stem cells. And so they can go to the sites of inflammation, and they can even help to repair and regenerate your tissue. It can even help with the promotion of your blood flow and to help with your immune system, regulate your immune responses. So powerful, these stem cells. And this was at the Regenerative Medicine Symposium, and they show how your number of stem cells decline with age. But as they decline, we know there's, that's not good for us because it takes longer for our body to heal, longer to body for to repair. And yes, we're going to be more prone to aging and other diseases as we get into that arena there. And so what I did, Amber, is I just took the number of cells we have in our body, and I just wanted to see what the numbers would look like here. See, we have so many stem cells as a teenager, 380 million. But as it declines, in half by the time we're age 30, and then even more so by the time we're age 50, by the time we're age 70, 80, our body's hardly producing any stem cells at all. So that's what we are so excited. And just imagine for a second, folks, if our body can now, with this technology, we're able to produce more stem cells. Obviously, tremendous benefits for our own body. And so yes, your timing is perfect. We have the only product like this in the world. And that's what we're so excited about, telling everybody about all the benefits of this. We do know that stem cells are powerful. We do know that you can get stem cell injections into your joints, whatever, and that they can be very costly and sometimes even unsafe, folks. And so we're very excited to let you know that we have something that's affordable, safe, and as I've mentioned earlier, non-invasive. Doesn't go through, no chemical, no drug into the body. Here is one of our members down in Australia, and here it shows she's using the X39 after a month. And just look at the differences here just on her skin. And after a year of X39, oh my goodness, talk about your reverse aging, just astounding. And here is another young man here. He had a bad collision on a snowboarding accident and used our X39. And just in a couple days later, look at this, 3 days later, it's just amazing. He was able to go to his job interview, I was told. So that was good. Here is a young boy, 7-year-old boy got his finger caught in the doorway and it severed the fingertip off. And the doctor said he's going to lose his finger. And so these members here said, no, please, we want to try everything. And so what the doctor did is reattached it. And of course, it's looking very dead here, but they applied our technologies here. And just in 2 months, look at that. It just looks like a brand new finger again. You can't even tell. It's pretty amazing. And here's somebody with some skin issues. And look at this, just in 7 days of using the X39. And so that we can see on the skin, but also we've done some pilot studies to show. Here is this is a mapping of a brain, and this particular lady here, 67-year-old, and she's got a lot of activity going on in her brain there, and she used X39, and there's a calming effect going on here. And as you can see, this is after 3 weeks and after 6 weeks. So now we are able to, in our studies, we've been able to say that we can help with the cognitive function with just using this X39, and so many other benefits with this. And here is just this quick summary. This I'd taken a while back. It's in our back office here. And first off, it shows that the GHKCU right down here on the bottom, that's the copper peptide. Remember, that's the master control mechanism to, for your stem cells. And so this certainly shows that through the blood plasma pilot there, we could see the GHKCU improving. And as a result of that, we're just seeing other studies just quickly, 17 amino acid changes at a significant level. During the double-blind studies, some of the short-term memories, significant levels, quality of sleeps at significant levels. I just highlighted a few more: energy, even reduction in blood pressures. And we've seen lots of things, folks. It's just amazing. So these are just some of the things that we have been able to capture. Must be really complicated. No, it's not complicated at all, folks. All we do here, these are the instructions. Place one on your body, on the back of your neck here. Leave it on for 12 hours and then take it off for 12 hours. You dispose of that one. And then the next morning, just place another one 3 fingers below your belly button. And then leave that on for 12 hours, take it off, and then just go back and just keep rotating back and forth and back and forth. So, and of course, we always suggest that people keep well hydrated while using this to help with our body energy flow. And the first product that David came out with was an item called Energy Enhancer. Energy Enhancer was actually first used on the Navy Special Forces down in San Diego. See, this young scientist then, this was back in 2002, he was working with the Navy, and they would go, these special forces, they would go on their long missions, and they'd go on long missions, and the Navy would have to give them things, caffeine to keep them going, what have you. And he asked the Navy, I think I can do something even better. And they gave him an opportunity, and imagine, folks, he developed this energy and tried it on the special forces first time, and it worked first time out. And so from there, we see the ability to be able to provide more energy at the cellular level. That's why so many of the athletes realize that their performance is better. They are much stronger, what have you. This was a very successful first product that came out, and it's what he started the company with back in 2004, was this energy enhancer. To follow on from that, the next product that came out was something called Ice Wave. Now, Ice Wave, as it says, for pain relief. This one is amazing, folks. Our clinical studies show that 92% of the participants to the study, 92% of those, they will receive a 50 to 100% relief in pain level just within a 15-minute level time frame, I should say. And I see it even faster because, folks, this works at the speed of light. So imagine to be able to help you or yourself or your friends out just simply by applying these stickers on them. And sometimes people with the 6-month pain, year pain, I've gone to. Some people several years pain. Just applying this technology, they see benefit immediately. to follow on, we have the next one here. It's called glutathione, folks. Glutathione is a peptide in our body, and David Schmidt, he knows how to um, be able to activate the various peptides in our body by changing the frequencies in these patches. Okay, and so these different frequencies can then stimulate, in this case, your liver, so your liver can produce glutathione. And the glutathione is so important to help with your immune system, to help to detoxify you, and so many benefits out there with the glutathione. So,
Ted,
yes,
I
yes,
don't
Amber.
want to interrupt you, but I just
Oh,
wanted to
please do.
share that glutathione patch has been absolutely a game changer for so many people that I know, and especially clients, because also at times we can't take one more capsule or supplement because we're already overloaded on so many other things. And to wear a patch that helps your body produce its own glutathione is absolutely amazing. Some clients had come to me who are going through some very rigorous treatments in the medical field, reached out to me, and they were getting glutathione drips, but their body responded so much better with the glutathione patch versus even the glutathione IV. So it's just been amazing, and it's so simple. You just put it on, and again, it just helps your liver operate at a higher capacity. So that one is just like hands down, I recommend that one to anybody, but I've just seen some beautiful things from that.
Yes, thank you for sharing, Amber. And let me also share, I wanted to add one other thing I just thought of, and that is our glutathione studies show that you could take maybe the supplements and maybe improve your glutathione level 5-10% after a while, after a month or so. But just using the patch, this is how quick this can work. We can even improve your own glutathione level by minimum of 300% just in a 1 day period. And so this, folks, it really works. People see it, and so many other benefits as far as a master antioxidants. We all know that. And the benefit of having the antioxidants throughout our body, and of course the detoxifier with glutathione. And we can get into that more maybe in another session, but I just wanted to emphasize glutathione. The next one I wanted to emphasize is carnosine. Carnosine, again, like glutathione, we have carnosine on our body. Our body produces that amino acid, and it's great for cellular repair, okay, and for tissue repair, and even for helping out with the brain function. So carnosine, very, very important for our body. And the next one, this one he teamed up with Suzanne Summers. Suzanne Summers had utilized our technology and saw the benefits with it. And she says, David, is there any way you can make a stress patch? And he says, you know what? That's a great idea. Let me see what I can do. And it took him a little while, but he came up with this product called Eon. And this Eon's tremendous, folks, for relieving stress, to balance out your autonomic nervous system, and to relieve stress and inflammation. And up until the X39 came out, Eon was our top selling product, because we all know how important stress is. If there's a way we can reduce that stress, folks, we know that is going to be super, super beneficial. The next one here, SP6, appetite control. This is the one to help out balance out your hormone systems, folks. And as a result, we've seen people that can use it to help them to even help with their appetite control and that sort of thing. So another tremendous product. And I'm going to follow it up with the Silent Night. David found a way to trigger our own bodies to produce more melatonin, and then more melatonin, and to be able to improve our sleep, to allow us to get into those deep sleeps, folks, those delta sleeps. And that's when our body can really rapidly regenerate, rapid eye movement. And that's where we really start to regenerate. So
Ted,
that
Ted, really quickly, someone had mentioned the Nirvana patch, which I notice is not listed on here, and also
yeah.
that, which I'm not seeing on here either, is the Alavida, which are probably in their own categories of themselves. But there are two other patches that are actually phenomenal. The Nirvana one I've actually used on people to help balance their hormones along with the SP6. But the Nirvana really helps with depression, anxiety, feeling anxious all the time. feeling like the go, go, go. That one is super helpful just to bring calmness to people's body. But then the Alavita for the skin. Yeah.
Yeah, I thank you for reminding me. I actually have another chart which has all of them. I just time-wise I wasn't sure, but yes, you brought it up for mood enhancement. This Nirvana, we've seen incredible results with that. So many people's, and especially over the last year, we've seen some incredible results with this. And then, like you said, the Alavita for skin, for your skin care, and that. A lot of good results with that, with the Alavita patch too. So yeah, I
But
will
also,
update.
yeah, but also I've noticed the Alavita with the work that I've done with clients is really helpful for the brain. You know, really help kind of like basically anti-aging for the brain. But anyways, I mean, that's a whole nother topic, but there's these patches are so amazing on what they can do to the body because they're just bringing the body back on in balance, bringing in more light, opening up those broken pathways, broken energy pathways, to help your body do what it needs to do.
And first off, I wanted to point out there's no annual membership fee, no monthly subscription. And if you purchase any one of these packages here, you then are entitled to the wholesale member pricing. And so the way this works, folks, is we have a bronze package, which will be entitle you to 2 packets, and that'll be $125. A silver packet, 6 packets for $300, and so on. So it's kind of a little like Costco. The more you buy, the per unit packet reduces, and every one of the packets comes with 30 patches in a packet. Okay, and so basically the packets are for those classic patches, the 6 packets, if you will. So any of the other ones, energy and sleep and I'm sorry, silent night and ice wave, those would be the packets. Now, if you want to mix, say, X39 in with that, let's say you wanted to buy one X39. Now, the X39 cost a little bit more. It took 10 years to research and develop and to come up with that one. So the way it works is for every 2 packets, you get one X39. So in this particular case, under silver, you could get 4 of the patch products, say Eon, Silent Night, and glutathione, carnosine, and then you would get one of the X39s, because one of the X39s equals 2 of the packets. So that's basically the pricing structure. Pretty simple. Along with this, as a member, you're entitled to other things too. You're entitled to the LifeWave webinars that come out about every other week. It's called LifeWave Connect. That further tells you so much. There's a lot of information out here on this, folks, and I always encourage people to listen and just be curious and to continue to learn. I've been with this for 7 years now, and I'm still learning things. I'm always picking up tidbits here and there, and so it's great. It's wonderful. I love it. And so let's see. Basically, that's about it on the pricing. So I also just wanted to say that yes, this is incredible breakthrough technology. Go ahead and start. You know, it's very simple. You know, I think I showed you the location. Just place the X39 one here one day, one below the belly button the other day. So give it a shot and see what it can do for you, what it can do for maybe your family members. And as your belief level becomes more and more stronger, and it gets to the point of 10 like me and Amber also, when you see that belief level get that so high, then you probably want to tell other folks about it. And so we're not going to get into this, but I just want to let you know, if you want to any of those packages, you're a member, but you can also have the opportunity to become a distributor too. And if you do become a distributor, I just want to let you know there are 5 different ways you can make money in our business here. With that, we'll open it up to some first off, how to get a hold of us, either through amberbodyhealth.com at Amber's website, or feel free to email her at amberbodyhealth.lw.lifewave@gmail.com, and of course on her Instagram account.
Thank you so much. I definitely want to iterate. When I got involved with this like 5 years ago, when I saw what it did to people, I was like, Oh my gosh. So of course, I bought the most expensive patches so I can have enough patches on hand to be able to patch up the clients when they're in my office. Because I'm like, hey, you've got pain here. Let's just try this. Here's a glass of lemon water. Let's patch you up. Let's see what happens in 5 minutes. And it was just amazing, especially with some people with some very unique situations with their health. So I just love sharing it. But I want to tell you, however, if you feel like you want to try out these patches, this technology, and see how it works for you, great. But I just want to let you know that if you do the distributorship, what is great about it, one, you get discount. You don't have to sell it. You don't have to do anything, but you get an ID number. And the game changer for me was that, one, I got retail so I can share it with my clients, because my goal was just to get them feeling better, get them to a place where they can chop their vegetables, or get them to a place where they can get out of bed and start making some wonderful improvements with their habits and their environment. But I loved it because the ID number got you into the patching protocols, which there's been so many other people that are acupuncturists and doctors who have put thousands of these protocols together. And when you have an ID number, you can register with the patching protocol. And let's say you've got a headache. What patches can I use? You go to the patching protocol and you just type in headache, and boom, it gives you the patching protocol as far as like what patches to use and where. And usually there's not just one answer. There's many different options for the patching protocols, because with some people it works better in certain areas and with other people different areas. So there's a wealth of knowledge and tools so that you as an individual can empower yourself with more resources and tools to help take care of the dis-easement in the body. So they're absolutely great, but also for preventative. Like for me, I wear them every time I fly, every time I travel. I wear them every day, but I really kind of sticker myself up before getting on a plane, because you're bombarded with so much radiation while you're in this, metal thing flying through the air with all the sonar and radar. So to protect my body, but also nowadays with so many things in our environment, I noticed a couple questions here on 5G and EMFs. We've got to make sure that our stem cells are at a high production to protect our body from those outside forces. So to answer the question, somebody had asked, is there any clinical studies that help, prevent the body from having negative effects from 5G? Well, there's no clinical studies at this moment. I imagine really soon there will be, because it's such a hot topic. But for me, on some of my clients, like when I would just work on them, their body was just oozing of radiation in 5G, because come to find out they were living literally right next to a 5G tower. And one of my clients had found out that their wiring in their house was not right. Nothing was grounded. So he was literally in a microwave. But after using the stem cell patch, after 2 weeks, it was like, I couldn't find anything on his body. It was just miraculous. Now, everybody responds a little differently, but to have that tool was phenomenal, because also we don't even know of all the outside sources that are negatively affecting our bodies. And so when we wear these patches, it just helps our body run at a higher vibration and run at its optimum. But do know you can always head over to my website, amberbodyhealth.com, click on the upper right-hand menu button. The drop-down menu will come up, and you'll see towards the bottom, you'll see phototherapy. It will take you to the phototherapy page. There is my email and phone number to contact Elizabeth. You can ask any questions anytime. Someone did ask for clinical studies. Where do we find these research? If you go, again, if you just go to my website, amberbodyhealth.com, click there. And if you click on any one of those patches, it's going to take you to the website. And then you just go up to products, and you can click on clinical studies, and then you'll get all the information there, because there's a plethora of stuff. You just have to go click on it, and you'll receive all those studies and information. But
let me add that really differentiates us, Amber, and we are so proud, because we are led by this scientist. We are so proud of our science, and so he puts all our clinical studies out there. Every one of these products, there's usually anywhere from 7 to 10 clinical studies easily that show you, that this technology works. And if you scroll down from that site about halfway down, it actually summarizes the clinical studies too. So.
Helpful.
Yeah, so you don't have to read all of them. You can just read the summaries too. So yeah, we're very proud of our science.
Yes, and I love how they're so transparent about everything, which is great. One of the questions was, if people have breast implants, fake knees, or fake hips, or IUDs, can they wear the X39 patch? And the answer is absolutely yes. You want to give your body as much resources, as many stem cells you can, to help protect yourself from the possible negative effects that are going on with the IUD or with the metal, knee replacement, or with the hip replacement. So these are actually extremely helpful to help assist your body combat any negative effects. But no, it won't cause the body to reject it in any way. So this is great. I mean, your body already naturally produces stem cells. You're just ramping that up. But as we know, foreign objects in the body over time always cause problems, but the X39 will only just help your body be stronger with these foreign objects in there. As far as how to use, 12 hours on and 12 hours off. But in acute situations or in chronic situation, there are protocols, and you can wear multiple patches at once. And then when I usually like 12 to 15 hours later, you can take it off and you can put on different ones. Absolutely, you can do that depending on the person's situation. That's what I love about these patches. There are so many different layers and levels of using them. Yeah, you can put on just X39. Okay. But if you got a shoulder pain, you can do X39 to help with the stem cells, but then you can do ice wave patches to get rid of the pain. And let's say you're on edge because you've had pain or you've got a lot going on in your life, you can wear the Nirvana patch too. Like for instance, I went in my son's room last night just before he went to bed, my 6-year-old, and I patched him up with Nirvana, glutathione, and carnosine. I felt like that's what his body needed. So I was in there. Again, all the tools and resources we can give our bodies to help them do what they need to do. So yes, you can wear them multiple ones at once. And again, there's patching protocols, tens and thousands of different patching protocols where you can wear multiple ones at different times, and you can wear like more than one. Like glutathione, you can wear 2 or 3 depending on what your situation is. So I love the flexibility and love how amazing they are. Also know that you can wear them swimming, sleeping, showering, you name it. You can do it. You can wear them. That's what is super helpful. And as you know, nothing goes in the body, so you can even put them on your clothes. Okay. But the hard part that I've realized with the clothes is if your clothes are loose, it moves around. So maybe a little less targeted. But to keep that in mind. Okay. Can this help with hormones, balancing the hormones and hot flashes and inflammation, constipation? Yes. Yes, it can. And X39 would be really good to start off with, but I'm like feeling that the glutathione and the carnosine bringing into that would be super helpful. And of course the SB6, but you can play with one of those, all of them, some of them. That could be really, really helpful. And if you want more details, like specifically to your situation, go ahead and send us an email and we can get back to you on a patching protocol for that. All right. Is it better to place these patches on acupuncture meridian points? Yes, they are phenomenal because then they really access those meridians and open things up. So just like Ted said, it's super easy. Each envelope, each packet comes with 30, but also comes like with a little pamphlet. And that pamphlet shows you pictures of where you can place those patches, but also know there are other places to put them on the body. So let's say you've got tonsil issues. Your tonsils are totally inflamed, okay? You can actually put like SB6 and glutathione 2 places here, and then you could put Nirvana here, and then you can also put like the Eon patch on the top of the back lower neck area. So you don't have to put them on acupressure points, but yes, some basic outlays, putting them on acupressure points are absolutely amazing. But again, you can put them at any point on the body, like the ice wave. I have pain right there, hypothetically, okay? Pain right there. You can put the ice wave patch right there and move the second patch around. So I just want to let you know the opportunities are endless. The patching, being able to patch up is absolutely phenomenal. But sending you all many, many blessings and cheers to some phototherapy. Thank you, Ted, for joining us, and thank you for so much for your knowledge and expertise. We really
welcome. And thank you for allowing me to share. Thank you so much.
Yes. All righty. Take care, everyone. Blessings.